Future Makers. Welcome to TeacherPreneur. It's said that good teachers focus not on compliance but on connections and relationships. Education is basically like a triangle where teachers, students and parents play their important roles in the cycle. Since parents are an important aspect, we need to build positive relationship with the parents. As teachers, our goal is to improve the performance of our students, and remember, parents could be your partner because their goal is exactly the same. So why can't we teachers join hands with the parents so that we both can hope and wish for a better and brighter future for our students? Research shows that when parents and teachers have a positive relationship, children tend to perform better, they tend to adapt better, and they tend to have better mental and emotional strength. As teachers, we easily manage to build a great relationship with our students, but when it comes to parents, we all love to take a backseat. As teachers, when it comes to building relationship with the students, we all ace it. But when it comes to dealing with parents, some teachers are skeptical about this. You don't have to worry a lot because in today's video, TeacherPreneur is going to tell you 10 tips on how to deal with parents. Make sure you watch the video till the end because the last tip is my favorite one and it always works when you're dealing with parents. So don't go anywhere and stick with us till the end of the video to make the best out of your time. The first and foremost step is to listen. Whenever parents come to you, they have a lot to say, and the only thing that you have to do at that very moment is to listen. Be patient and listen to what they have to say. Let them complete whatever they have to say and do not interrupt in the middle. If you have any points to discuss, make sure you take notes and only say after they have finished what they have to say. This way they will feel that their opinions matter and you are hearing them. The only feeling of being heard will bridge that communication gap between you and the parent. It will make them realize that they are also important and their opinion equally matters to you. This one step will make a huge difference. Trust me. Have a smile on your face, greet them and listen to whatever they say. The second tip that I have is that make them comfortable and speak their language. Sometimes I've seen some parents being hesitant to talk in English and that becomes like a barrier when it comes to communication. As a teacher, you might be very proficient in your languages, but the parents may not be. तो अगर parents आपसे हिंदी में या किसी और भाषा में बात करना चाहते हैं, so go for it. If you think you are a Malayali and the parent is also Malayali and you think that makes the connection a bit stronger, choose talking in Malayali. It's all fine. The point is to convey whatever is in your head and let them share their experience so that you all can together work for the betterment of the child. So do not make language a barrier and be open to communication. If you don't know a particular mother tongue and the parent is only comfortable in that language, then don't worry, you can take help from your colleagues or the student to translate and let the flow happen. The third and the most important thing is to make the parents comfortable. You should always ensure that the parents are comfortable in sharing things and talking to you. Some parents are very open, so they share anything and everything under the sun. But some parents do not prefer to talk. At such times, it is your duty as a teacher that you ask questions to the parents in such a way that they give you answers and you get all the points and notes that you wanted to discuss in that particular moment. You have to make them feel that you are here to help them out. You are here to help their child out. So if anything happens in the journey of their child's progress, you will definitely be willing to help. The next step is to have face-to-face conversations rather than talking over emails or phone calls. Understand that as a teacher, you are in the school setting, but the parents can be anywhere. They could be in their office, they could be in the middle of a meeting, they could be in the park, they could be at home, they could be busy in some work. At that point of time, whenever you call, the zone to talk to you might not be correct and the time also might not be correct. So when you have face-to-face conversation in a school setup, the parent understands that the focus is only on the child and the teacher and the parent have to together work for the student. Also, when you call over the parent and you talk to them face-to-face, it builds authentic relation between you both and they tend to trust you more rather than speaking over the phone or over the email. Another way to build a great relationship with the parents is to keep them updated with the child's progress result. I understand that it may not be easy for you to call and tell each and every parent about the child's progress, but I think let technology take over. With apps like Edvi or Guru Code, it's very easy for you to maintain relationship with parents and to talk to them over just a few messages. These messages need not be only academic, like in the last test he got 7 out of 10, but today he got 9 out of 10. But it can also be non-academic, like today your child shared his tiffin with someone who had forgotten his or her tiffin. This is great values. Thank you, Mrs. Shah, for bringing him up so well. This one message will make a huge difference. Imagine you being a parent and reading that about your child. Will it not make you very happy? That's the happiness that you wish to give to all the parents. So there is something to be appreciated in each and every child. So why not take such small moments and convey it to the parents to make them feel happy? That will indirectly make you feel happier. Do try it. Another tip that I would like to share is to have good body language. Your body language says a lot about you without you even saying a word. Imagine if a parent comes in and you make a rude expression or a weird expression, the parent at that moment itself feels the disconnect. So he or she might not be comfortable to talk to you. But at the same time, once the parents enter, you smile, greet them, stand up and let them sit, and then you sit. The small moments of body language and gestures make a huge impact as a teacher on the parents. Also, always keep your hands open to communication and not obstructed, which gives a negative body language. Such small things matter a lot, so make sure you keep all of these in your mind. Another thing that you should always keep in mind is to dress well in a parent-teacher meeting. Understand that you need not be overdressed. There are some teachers who usually do not wear clothes that they only wear on a parent-teacher meeting. With that, you will make the child feel uncomfortable. And don't do a lot of makeup just because it's a parent-teacher meeting. It's important to show that you're prepared for the meeting, but it's not important to show off how much you've prepared for the meeting. What you have to do is be subtle and be yourself. Something that is presentable works. You need not go out of the way to show something on a parent-teacher meeting. A normal dress, a kurta or a sari also works wonder. Make sure your hair is tight because you don't want them to come in the middle of your face while you're talking to the parents. Also, wear subtle jewelry. Need not be long earrings or dangling earrings, or it could just be a band, a simple watch. That much is more than enough. You need not wear big necklaces or big bangles just because it's a parent-teacher meeting. Dress subtly, dress formally and be presentable. That's the way. The next thing that you must ensure is to avoid getting into any kind of argument with the parents. Understand that wherever the parent is talking to you, the child is right in front of you. If you as a teacher make a wrong move or talk rudely, it will impact the child as well as the parent's tone might get higher. So make sure you do not get into any kind of argument. If you realize that some parent is really rude to you, keep the meeting very short, simple and to the point. Do not beat around the bush, and whatever the parent has to say, just listen patiently and make it quick and short so that you don't have time to offend each other a lot. But above this, if a parent is very rude or abusive to you, make sure you take it to higher authorities and let them handle this situation. Never allow any parent to cross the line. You should understand that as a teacher, for the betterment of a child, you are definitely working. But that does not mean that you keep your self-respect away. Don't have ego, but do not compromise with your self-respect. That's all I have to say. One more very important thing that I would like to mention is that give equal time to all the students. Some parents are very talkative, so they can go on and on about it. But you don't have just one student to cater to at that time, right? So make sure you intelligently balance the time given to each student. Some education organizations have this amazing system of calling only roll number 1 to 10 for a particular time period, and the next 10 students are the next 10 students. That is very systematic and very amazing. If you can do that as a teacher, it will be well and good. But if you cannot do that and all of a sudden all the parents come together, make sure you manage them well, give equal importance to each one of them, and do not let any one person or one parent take a lot of time with you. After all of this also, if some parent still wants to talk to you even after the time is over, tell them that they can wait outside or wait until the whole parent-teacher meeting time is over, and then you will come and talk to them. This way you will not waste the other parent's time, as well as the parent who wants to talk to you will understand that after the assigned time, you will have all your ears to them. So they'll patiently wait for you, and then you can get that issue solved. Also, remember, the parent has to cater to 1 or 2 children. But as a teacher, you have to cater to a class of 40. You might not remember what you had to discuss with the parent each and every time. So what you have to do is have a small notebook with you and write the points that you need to discuss with each of the students' parents. This will really help you because at that point of time, you will not forget the important aspects that needed to be discussed, and at the same time, you will have your notes ready and the parents will feel that you are prepared for this meeting. This will definitely be a bonus, and trust me, if you do this, there will be no pages left unturned and it will help you in being a great teacher. Last but not the least, coming to my pro tip. Always remember the sandwich method of giving feedback. Your feedback should be really constructive. Like how a sandwich starts and ends with a bread, your feedback should always start and end on a positive note. In the middle of the sandwich, we have all the fillings that makes it juicy and delicious. In the same manner, whatever juicy details you have, whatever feedback you have, whether it's positive or negative, try and rope it in the middle of sandwich in such a way that it is delicious. Hello sir. Aryan is an amazing sports person. We all are really proud of him when he gets those trophies for our school. However, as a teacher, I would really appreciate if he would show the same enthusiasm and interest in academics as well. It will not take more than 2 hours a day if you cooperate with him and if you encourage him to take part in studies as well. This is definitely manageable. If Aryan changes just this one thing, he will become an all-rounder child and will make us even prouder. So this is how you make your sandwich yummy and delicious. Hope you get it. So that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching the whole video. At the end, I would only like to tell you that dealing with parents is a skill and it will only get better with time. Some parents may be easy to handle and some parents may not be easy to handle. But as it is said, to be a teacher you need courage, determination and a lot of patience. So be patient while dealing with them and you'll surely get through it. If you like today's video, do hit the like button. Comment and tell me if you have any questions or queries regarding how to deal with parents as a teacher, and I'll be happy to help you out. Share this video with your teacher friends and family and subscribe to TeacherPreneur for more such videos. See you soon.